Hello friends, how are you doing today? I hope you'll be fine and enjoying your life. Today we'll be discussing a very important topic that is about study in Denmark. Denmark is once again topping one of the most excellent destinations all over the world for studying abroad after Germany. So friends, in this video I will tell you in details how you can apply the student visa of Denmark, what are the requirements, what are the important factors that count towards getting a student visa. So let's go to the browser and search about it. So you'll have to open first up a website. The name of that website is New to Denmark. Okay, so once you find it at the Google, you need to open this website from this link. So guys, remember to open the second option, that is Danish Immigration Service, not the first one. The second one you need to open. The first one is for login. So if you come at this option, you'll see around different types of options. First of all, you want to apply. The second one, you are waiting for an answer. So we are concerned with the first option, that is you want to apply. Once you click, once you click at that options, you will come across different more options from which you can choose the one that relates you the best. So in this case, we are searching for an option that is for study-based information. So here we'll click on study, and then we have once more a lot of options that's for high schools, basic and youth study, higher education, PhD studies, work permit for an internship. So from here we'll be choosing higher education. Once you choose this option, you have got a new window and you will have a bunch of information. So the information straight away that we get from this page means simply that the normal processing time for applying for receiving a visa or a rejection for an application of visa is normally 2 months. Well, it varies, friends. In the different parts of the world, it does vary, because in Asian countries it's something else. In African countries, it's the processing timings are a bit different. So altogether, if we talk about the average standard timings, that's the processing timing, that is about 2 months. The processing fee that you need to pay, that also means a case order ID. For Denmark, it's a bit complicated. Not a lot of complications are involved over there, but it's a bit complicated to create a case order ID. So for this, you can ask help of your college or your university, that they can assist you to create a case order ID. So the processing fee for the case order ID, that simply means the visa application fee for the Danish Immigration Service, that is 2,315 Danish krones. So you can convert this currency into dollars or whatever you have in your currency in your country of origin. So this is the fee, and the separate fee you'll have to pay at the time of submitting an application, the visa application. That is a separate fee for the certain or the specific embassy or a consulate in your country. For example, in Pakistan, if you want to apply a student visa, you need to pay this case order ID visa processing fee, 2,315 Danish krones. So this can be paid through your school, through your college in Denmark. The one you need to pay in Islamabad embassy of Denmark, that is 22,500 rupees. So that is extra. So altogether, it's a mix-up of a certain type of fee for the consulate or an embassy, plus this case order ID fee, that is 2,315 Danish krones. Who can apply for a residence permit? For residence permit is there is an information, a type of information for you guys that's helpful for you. So it simply states that if you have been admitted to a higher education program in Denmark, you can be granted a permit to stay and study in Denmark. You can either complete a full-time education program or a part-time education as a guest or an exchange student. So friends, it was a simple information that you can study in Denmark and can be granted a residence permit in case that you want to study here full-time. And what are the conditions? Now, this is very important factor. This is a very important factor. You must be admitted to a higher education program. So friend, this is really important. It's a requirement that you have been admitted to a higher education program at a public accredited education institution in Denmark. Don't forget, please, if you want to study in Denmark, you need to make sure that you get admission in a government institution. If not, then you must make sure that the institution you have chosen is recognized and it's a recognized institution of government of Denmark. So that's really important. If you don't do that, you may have to face the music. So how must be able to support yourself? So the next one is you must be able to support yourself. So friends, you need to present the financial means, the financial support for yourself, and that is about 6,015 Danish krones per month. So it's about it's about 72,000 and something Danish krones for a year. So you need to present just for 1 year, a maximum of 12 months of this money. According to the current exchange rates, this amount, that is 6,015 Danish krones per month, it is about 957 US dollars. So altogether, you just for a safer side, you can say that you need to present $11,484 in your personal bank account to support yourself during your stay in Denmark. So do not forget, if you have got a scholarship and for the living cost and the tuition fee, then you don't need to show this type of funds proofs. One thing that you need to make sure that you need to add the tuition fee as well. For example, if you have got a tuition fee of 6,000 US dollars per year for a course that you've chosen in Denmark, then the advance that you have paid already to get the student admission letter, the rest of the amount you also need to add in your funds in your personal bank statement. So it would be $11,484 plus the remaining fee. So don't forget this, friends. This is as simple as that. So the next thing, you must have some certain type of language proficiency. So in simple words, there are no set-aside scores for IELTS or TOEFL from Denmark Immigration Service. So it's your university or college that has to make sure that you have got sufficient score to study the course and you can follow that course. So that's the thing that your college or university need to make sure. Secondly, you'd be called upon for an interview. In almost 70% countries of the world where the Danish embassies are, they call upon the applicants to apply a student visa for a one-to-one interview. So you need to attend that interview and that will be conducted in English. So you need to show your English proficiency over there. But that's important. So that's why your English speaking skills must be very, very good. So if we see it in simple words, you need to show at least that you have got 5 score in IELTS. That's mandatory almost, you can say. So don't forget, if you're going for a foundation program, it must be an accredited program and not more than a year, and you must have been also admitted to the linked program of this preparatory course. So if you have a residence permit to study in Denmark, then you'll be allowed to work 20 hours per week during the normal period time, and during June, July and August you will be allowed to work full time. So your permit can be extended after the initial expiry of your visa. It can be extended for a maximum of a year. So if you have completed your higher education program in Denmark, you can be granted a 6 months residence permit to look for employment in Denmark. So if you have been granted if you are granted a permit to complete a full education program, you will be generally granted the 6 month job seeking permit along with the residence permit. Residence and work permit based on studies in Denmark allows your family to come with you to Denmark. A permit can be granted to your spouse, registered or cohabiting partner, as well as children under the age of 18 years living with you. So the more information for your family members, you can study over here. There's a lot of information regarding your family members. So I hope the most of the students, they will be going alone. So here's information about the funds you need to pay, and again the processing timing is same. And but one thing that you need to make sure, and one thing that's a good news for you here, the fee for your partner is a bit less. It's 1,735 Danish krones. You come, friends. If you want to apply, you need to create the case order ID. You will fill in the information, your name, surname, passport number, email address, and you will here create the case order ID by clicking here. You will receive an email, a paper, a PDF. You can print that, and you'll have to submit that with your visa application. So case order ID, once you have created here, you will submit your case order ID here, and then you can check out your payment status. So you need to pay that with the credit card, don't forget. So you In the next step, you must gather the documents that you need to submit with your visa application. So the most important thing, what are the documents? The documents are a type of documents. For example, your passport, the passport size photographs, the visa application form, your educational documents. If you have completed your higher secondary school certification, your graduation or master degrees and certificates, all this stuff, your financial means, your personal bank statements, and the means of funds, and your job letters if you are an employed person, and your language proficiency tests, plus your birth certificates, your family registration certificates, marriage registration certificate if you are married, and all these documentation. So completing the visa application form is an important step, and it takes you about almost 30 minutes. So you can apply with the online form. This is here, this is the ST1 form. This is an online form, and you can also use the PDF or the Word format as well. From here you can download both of these options. So these are the visa forms that you need to check out before you apply for your visa. This is mandatory, you need to fill it out exactly, and then you will have to submit your visa application. This is really very important. So friends, this is the ST1 visa application form, so don't forget to add it with your visa application. Without that, your visa application cannot be accepted. The part 1 uh, is to be completed by you, the applicant, and here is the information for your case holder ID, for your personal information, name, passport, and everything, your address, your bank details, everything that's available over there. So it's about you, all about you. Part 2 is to be completed by your education institution. So in most of the cases, here's the part 2. This must be filled by your educational institution. In most of the cases, the educational institutions, they fill in the form, their part, sign it, stamp it, and then send it to you with the admission letter. Then you need to fill it up. If you use the online format of ST1, then your college or university will be fulfilling the form. So for when you use the online ST1 form here, by clicking here, then your university will provide you a code. They will complete and fill in their part in the ST1 visa application form, and then they will provide you a code. Then you can submit here to fill in your part in this ST1 visa application form. So submitting the application, you have applied online. So it depends. It depends which the country do you have. For example, Pakistan, India, African country, China, or whatever the country. You need to make sure where are you residing and what are the conditions for applying for. You can check this out by your local embassy. You can check it out by Danish embassy in your country. So your biometrics that will be collected, it simply means your picture, and that will be collected by your embassy or the visa service. For example, FedEx or Jerry's, they also offer different services for the students. Don't forget to make sure that you check out all the information at the local Danish embassy in your country, in the capital of your country. From there you can get the information if you have to apply for a student visa directly to the embassy or to the visa application center. Thanks a lot for your time, guys. If you have liked the video, please thumbs up. If you have disliked the videos, you can press the dislike button. If you want to get more information in other videos that I'm going to upload in future, you can subscribe my channel. It's so that you can get free consultation from me. It's free, of course, and it is beneficial for you. Till next time, stay blessed. Bye bye.